Might have taken a year, but we finally got JJ. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And on this one, we are going to check the highlight video of Kingsley Enagbare, linebacker from South Carolina, picked with a 36th pick in the 5th round. All right, so as I pulled up here, Kingsley Enagbare, height 6'4", 258 pounds. I hear he is a very lanky dude with his arms at a 34 3/4 inch length and a prospect grade of 6.14, good backup with the potential to develop into a starter, which is still a great pick, especially in the 5th round, considering he's hopefully will be our rotational starter behind Rashawn Gary and Preston Smith. All right, and this highlight video is from Prince Highlights. Kingsley's JJ Enagbare Ultimate South Carolina Highlights.
Third down and 8. 4-man pressure, and they get to Seals, and he drops a football.
But a little bit more time, and this thing might turn around.
Lawrence in trouble, and he's sacked back at the 30-yard line by Enagbare.
Oh, is it Enagbare? Whoops.
Mon scans, he got dropped. He turned to look to his right, and he looked right at
I think the
Kingsley
quarterback doesn't even know where he's at now.
Taylor's under pressure. And that's JJ Enagbare.
He was number 52 and switched to number 1.
Saw 4 quarterbacks in the first quarter, 2 for each team. Here comes a South Carolina blitz. And they get to JT Daniels, led by Jabari Ellis.
Balls were 43% on 3rd down last year. In trouble, Garantano slips out of one guy, but can't out of the next.
He has got a fast first step.
JJ Enagbare.
Even if you're trying to spike the ball.
Nix
Job
gets hit
fighting through the tackle
to end the first half.
And those came on back-to-back plays. Mon gets taken down again. Another
all
sack
right,
for
staying
South
with it.
Carolina.
Good hustle, good hustle.
It's Enagbare again.
And brought pressure right up the middle. No, just 4.
Garantano standing up.
Good hustle.
Now he's down.
I did notice he kind of got slightly pushed around by that tackle, but he stuck with it, which was very nice to see.
To the tone of that rooster.
Dang.
3rd and 12, and the Rooster wins out on this play. A rare sack for the Gamecock defense. That's by the SEC.
He ran by that tackle.
Pressure, down he goes.
I like the dive, but
Enagbare was the first one to
his
him.
ankles.
That I know are legendary. It's an honor. It's truly an honor.
How does Tennessee football get back to the dominance that they were when you played here?
And has done well. Going to have to be even more dialed in today.
Designed quarterback run. It's Hooker.
Good contained.
Dropped shy of the 20 by JJ Enagbare. That's a future first rounder on that South Carolina defensive line.
Future first rounder, and we got him in the 5th.
Cromwell protected. Now the pocket starts to collapse, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Kingsley Enagbare brought him down. 4th down and about 6.
For blocking purposes, Levis, the pass, pressure on that blind side, but he got it off. Incomplete.
Forced quarterback to make a bad pass. So I mentioned it during the video. Apparently, he was projected in the 1st round at some point. Looking through some of the draft grades that they had for him, he was projected to go in the late 1st round in a couple people's drafts, but he mainly projected towards the 2nd and 3rd round. So the fact we got him in the 5th round is a heck of a steal. He did drop a little bit considering he was projected in the 3rd round, running a 4.87, and his agility profile apparently wasn't impressive, and that caused him to drop. Now, he also had a lower leg injury to where that could have affected his ability to run. So he might have been just running through it, and that affected his times, which caused him to drop. And if that is the main reason why his times weren't as good as he could be, then hey, that's just better for us. Also, another thing, I don't have it pulled up here, but I was looking at his senior day or senior bowl highlights, and he was just pushing through dudes. He was bull rushing. He bull rushed through. There was one where he just pushed a tight end back 15 yards, and it was a tight end, but he was also pushing guards and tackles back 10 yards. and his first step is quick. Like, 4.87 is fast. I feel like he could be faster on the edge, but that first step is nuts to see. Now, looking a little deeper into his career at South Carolina, apparently he earned first team all SEC honors in 2020. He can play linebacker in the 3-4 or 4-3 defensive end, so he can play with his hand down or standing up, which is nice. So considering he's our edge rusher or rotational edge rusher, he'll be standing up, which is fine. Looks like he played most of that from what I've saw in his highlight tape. Racked up 10.5 sacks and 17 tackles for a loss over the last 2 years, including a COVID year, which he only played 8 games. Also, he's very good as a pass rusher, especially with that first step, as I was talking about, and he's long and strong in his arms, as I saw in his Senior Bowl highlights, where he's just pushing back dudes. And he's good in the run game and setting the edge and not getting lost in the fray. Now, a knock that a lot of people have been writing about was that he lacks explosiveness off the line, which I don't agree with based off some of the highlight I've seen. Like, his first step looks nuts. Like, wicked quick. So I'm not sure if this knock on him is because of his draft day leading up to it, and he had a lower leg injury, so he didn't have the same explosiveness because he wasn't fully healthy. And another knock they also put on him was his weight. He had a lower leg injury. He might not have been able to work out like he used to, and he packed on a few pounds. But his coaches in South Carolina said that will not be a problem when he goes to the NFL. I believe that a lot of his coaches, and as well as the Green Bay coaches, say, hey, they see an athletic dude who has a high motor and a great work ethic, and I believe that. So all in all, I think this is a great pick, especially in the 5th round where we got him, when he was projected a first round pick and projected to go into the 2nd or 3rd most likely, to drop down all the way to round 5, and for us to snag him, especially after trading back when we traded to the Denver Broncos to pick up a 7th round pick. This seems like a steal. We needed an edge rusher in the rotation behind Rashawn Gary and Preston Smith. We got that in him, and hopefully he can learn from Rashawn Gary, which I believe he will. And we have our linebackers coach who does great things with our linebackers, as we've seen. But let me know what you think of this pick in the comments. If you like the video, just hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. As always, go Pack Go.